Hi, it's Caitlin from Caitlin Swatches, and I'm here today with some new polishes from Glisten and Glow. Some of the polishes that I'm sharing today are currently available, and the Living Free collection, which features 3 really beautiful shimmers, is launching on December 12th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will link the Glisten and Glow website down below in the description, and I'm particularly excited about sharing some new creams from Glisten and Glow because Jill makes the most incredible creams, probably one of my favorite formulas. So enough talking, let's get into the swatches. I'm starting off with the Thankful For collection, which is actually been out for a while. It was sort of a Thanksgiving concept of polishes. These are limited edition. And the first one is called Health and Happiness, and it's a light nude cream with pink undertones. So this is a beautiful Glisten and Glow cream with a fantastic formula as always. It does build up really easily and nicely in 2 coats. The formula is self-leveling and I've got no patchy spots or anything like that upon the application of the second coat, and I always use the Glisten and Glow top coat with their polishes, and that top coat provides such a glassy finish. It's fast drying, it fixes any imperfections that might be in your application, and as you can see, it leaves a really beautiful, shiny, glossy finish. So here it is in 2 coats plus top coat. The second polish is called Time Together, and this one is a very pale nude with very light purple undertones loaded with various shapes and sizes of orange, yellow, black, and bronze glitters. So this is definitely a beautiful fall polish for Thanksgiving or Halloween, and it really has a fantastic formula. I love the color of the Crelly base, and the glitters are just the perfect distribution. I barely had to shake the bottle and I got out so many glitters as you're seeing here. I do recommend using the Glisten and Glow Glitter Grabber top coat first. So as you can see, this dries with texture, so I applied the Glitter Grabber in 1 coat. Then I let that dry for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I go in with the Glisten and Glow top coat, which seals everything and creates a really smooth finish. So the Glitter Grabber and the regular top coat together smooth out pretty much any glitter I have ever used, and I just love that combination, and I love how this looks when it's all glossed up. And last, from the Thankful For trio, we have Family and Friends, and this one is a dusty blue Crelly loaded with orange and copper glitters with orange shreds and gold metallic flakes. So this one has a really beautiful base color. I love the shade of dusty blue, and orange and blue always work so well together in my perspective, so I really like the combination of colors here. And as you can see, this builds up perfectly in 2 coats. I got it fully opaque, and there are a ton of glitters and those shreds in here, but they come out easily and they don't actually dry with too much texture. But I still use the Glitter Grabber first just to create the smoothest possible finish, because I really don't like any texture in my manicure, so I'm a sucker for Glitter Grabber. So once you let the Glitter Grabber dry for about 5 to 10 minutes, I go in with the Glisten and Glow top coat, and as you can see, it's already smoothed out the surface significantly, but of course adding the regular top coat over the Glitter Grabber just provides a super glassy and glossy finish. And here it is in 2 coats plus Glitter Grabber and top coat. Now we're moving on to the Winter Creams collection, and we will start off with Winter Kisses and Snowflake Wishes, which is a light tan cream with taupe undertones. So this has a fantastic formula. Just like the other cream you saw, it self-levels. It is just so easy to work with, especially with the paddle brush. It's just a great cream formula. And All of the creams that Glisten and Glow has in this collection are also really good for stamping or water marbling. I don't have either of those skills, but I've been told that they work really well. So here is Winter Kisses and Snowflake Wishes in 2 coats plus top coat. Next up is Mittens Schmittens, and this one is described as a medium gray cream. And what I really like about the Glisten and Glow cream formula is that it always feels a bit on the curly side to me, which I really like. So it's not too chalky. I know if you use a lot of creams, you might know what I'm talking about. Some just have too much white in them and they kind of apply a little bit too thick, but I really like how the Glisten and Glow creams almost have a squishy look to them when you're done applying the top coat. So as you can see, it does dry down a little bit satiny, and glossy top coat is always what I'm going to suggest. And as you can see, it just creates such a beautiful, smooth, glossy finish, and I just love it. So this is a beautiful gray if you're a fan of gray nail polishes. Moving on, we have there's Snow Bunny Like You, and this one is described as a pale lavender cream. So this is an absolutely beautiful shade of lavender. It's so soft and delicate. It's almost got like a whisper of purple to it, which I think is really elegant and definitely perfect for the winter season. There's just something really cozy and pretty about this particular shade. It doesn't look like a spring lavender, if that makes sense. There's something about it that makes it a bit wintry. So as you could see, it applied beautifully in 2 coats, and it looks even more perfect when you apply the Glisten and Glow top coat. And I will say the Glisten and Glow top coat really helps with a long-lasting manicure. I just love it. And lastly, from the Winter Creams collection, we have 'Tis the Season to Be Freezin', and this one is a soft mint green cream. So this one, just like all the others, has a fantastic formula. It's such a light color, but it dries down so smoothly and it self-levels just perfectly. So this one, again, I only needed 2 coats, and I think that that would be true for pretty much everyone, as long as your polishing style is not too heavy-handed or too light-handed. You'll get away with 2 coats like I have here. And of course, the Glisten and Glow top coat just makes it so beautifully glossy and smooth. It's just a really nice finish. And then now we're moving on to the Living Free in 2023 collection, which, if you can see in the up right hand corner, that's sort of the initial polish called Living Free in 2023, which was available in the December polish pickup. And the next 3 polishes you're about to see are siblings and a continuation of that concept. So this one is called Live for Today, and this one is a medium grape purple jelly loaded with color shifting shimmers that shift from purple, green, red, and yellow. So this is a really fantastic formula. It was totally opaque in 2 coats. I didn't experience any staining, and it does dry down a bit satiny, so I would recommend a glossy top coat, of course, to make it as shiny and smooth as possible. And here you can see some of the shifts in the polish. I'll be honest, I didn't really see too much of the green shift, but it definitely has a shifty effect overall, and it looks really good in all lighting. Next up is Hope for Tomorrow, and this one is a teal jelly polish loaded with color shifting shimmers that shift from purple, red, green, and yellow. So this also has a really good formula. This one built up really easily, and I just love the Glisten and Glow formula. Jill really knows how to formulate a polish, and this one also, I only needed 2 coats. It didn't stain my nails or anything like that, and it obviously stayed where it was put when I applied it. I just went back because I didn't do as thick a coat on my index fingers, my middle. But as you can see, this one is a really beautiful shade of teal. It's sort of got a green tinge to it around the edges, which I really like. And this is it in 2 coats plus top coat. This one, the shifts are more prominent, and I just really love the colors you get in this one. And last but not least, we have Learn from yesterday, and this one is a dark midnight blue jelly loaded with color shifting shimmers that shift from purple, red, green, and yellow. So this one is absolutely stunning. I am a sucker for a navy blue polish, and this one I think is just totally gorgeous. So as you can see, this one is fully opaque in 2 coats. I don't think anyone would need more than 2. It applied really easily. It stayed where it was put, which is something that's really important in a dark color, in my opinion, because you don't want it flooding your cuticles and making a huge mess. This one I would recommend 1 layer of base coat, maybe 2 to be safe. I sort of got a tiny bit of staining, but I didn't use a base coat, so that was my fault. And as you can see here, you definitely see those green shifts. You see that yellow, and it's just a beautifully deep and shifty polish. You can't go wrong with any of those polishes that I just swatched, but I am a sucker for those creams. I just think they're so beautifully formulated. They're just really wintry, cozy colors, and I really love them. So let me know in the comments if you plan on picking anything you saw here today up, or if you've already picked up some of the ones that have been available for a while. Let me know, and I hope you have a great day wherever you are. Bye!